Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our subject, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the New Britain Rockcats. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. Number 5 will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. The 3-2 pitch. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Willie Mays, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2. Lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying.
Willie Mays will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now. So he may be getting just a little bit tired.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and
Willie Mays will step in a big spot here with the go-ahead run at third and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Take over on the mound. Number 28 will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. 2-2. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mays is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row. So they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the New Britain Rockcats. Willie Mays is ready to go here. The pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first. Now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hey, we got one.
First pitch on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
From pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. Willie Mays will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And that could be the at-bat of the ball game here. It's now a 3-run lead.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Willie Mays will dig in now. 1 for here.
Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his lines, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. It's a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
He's set. Now the pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he drops it. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he'll... And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's just deserving it.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. It's the finale of this four-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. Willie Mays will have his first coming. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a two-out single.
Into the box, number 30. Pitches a cold strike. The throw in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Hit inside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Willie Mays will stand in as their view of it and then just lay off. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there, as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easy.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. Nolan Reimold will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mays is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Willie Mays will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first.
Little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It is far too late. Steals second with ease.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
If he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Low, the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 away. So if you try to take third and that's 2.
Set now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time.
And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, no runner, eat it, eat it.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning.
Willie Mays will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Willie Mays.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit, 4 trips, all of them singles.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Lots of pink in the stands and on the... Willie Mays will stand in, back in the lineup. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Willie Mays will lead things off here in the... Oh, and he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Number 30 will step in. Oh, and it sails right over his head at first. And he is in there.
That might be one of those situations where he shows you the lousy move first and then tries to get you later with the good one. But this time, I think he got going a little too quickly there for his own good. Winds up throwing it away.
Willie Mays will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Willie
Now
Mays.
the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Reimold is there, and that's not the way you want to start.